feel so happy to finally be able to make this video. It took several attempts and several tries to rescue this refrigerator from the basement of a post office / gas station in New Jersey. And my viewers have been waiting all this time because we went out there in May and failed. I was snapping tie straps and I did some damage to it, but we finally gathered ourselves. I got more equipment. We got stuff to work with sulfur dioxide. We went out there and it was all different. The sleepless nights of thinking about how can I tie this thing and position the winch paid off. And I'm so glad we went out there and got it. So here's the long video of just what not to do and then what to do if you have to rescue one of these big, heavy refrigerators from a basement, because they're usually in a basement these days, because any of the other ones, they would have already gone off to a scrapyard or somebody's collection. It's the hard to get ones that are the ones left. Well, here's the video. Hey guys, so this is a little bit earlier in the day, in the morning. We're about to head out. I happened to email David One HighwayNet about how excited I am to get this fridge. And well, he mentioned, oh, that fridge, right. A lot of people in the fridge community have been looking at that glass being saved. So it's kind of funny. It's like, oh, you guys already knew about it? Okay. And well, I had been wondering in my head, like, the compressor unit didn't look like it was really attached, so I would have to secure it somehow. I was thinking I would just kind of cobble something together with some 2x4s and almost make like a frame around it. However, he said you need to get 18 inch or something like that, 3/8 inch rods. I don't know if that's 3/8 inch. Let me measure it. But I'm gonna bring some metal, some baling wire just in case, and my angle grinder. Let's see, 3/8, 3/16, 3/8 is 0.375 of an inch. I packed all my measuring stuff, so yeah. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's got paint on it. I can clean it up though. Let me see if I have something else. Thanks for driving us.
So this was the original Dayton General Store and Post Office. It was part of a farm behind us. Effie Mae Diker owned it. And so when we bought it, the front area here, you'll see wood damage and a plug here because they had the deli counter over here. And then they also had, originally there was wallpaper everywhere. So we took down the wallpaper, and behind it were the lines of where the old mailboxes were. So, and then it's typical of your old style gas station, general store on the outside with the overhang. You have a bathroom on each side.
Yeah.
So
that's so cool.
Yeah. So, and the doors were on the outside, so now they're on the inside.
Yeah. So I just had an email with my my friend who restores these, and he mentioned to bring 3/8 inch rods to lock the refrigeration unit in place, so I brought those.
Okay.
So that won't fall out.
Get this up. And what else are we looking for?
A
jack. I have a jack.
You do?
I think I do.
Oh, nice. Because yeah, this was on a board of some kind that fell through. You're halfway underneath it, but it's still good. That'll still work.
And everything else. So.
Got the metal rod through. Yeah.
I have to lift up a little. Hold on.
Yeah, I can pull it out and.
No, just,
Okay. Well, don't go anymore.
okay. Put it through.
Okay.
You're stuck.
Yeah, I'll just come through the other side.
It's through.
Cool.
Not all the way to the back. Now
Perfect.
you're all the way.
Awesome. Okay. Now I can see is this compressor, and you can let go of this. I'll probably just take this. Yeah, so this tray just came out. It's the sound dampening stuff. Let's see, is this thing seized? Oh. Well, that's unfortunate that it looks like it is seized. So with this one, apparently the oil can get trapped up in the top condenser.
Okay.
And if it doesn't make it back down to the bottom, it can burn out the compressor. So that's unfortunate, but it can be rebuilt.
I didn't see a door.
Okay, coming down.
I guess you could go back a little more.
No. I think that's probably going to be good.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. A little more. A little more.
Okay. Before you go all the way,
Yeah.
you know, if it's falling, run.
Oh yeah, don't worry.
Okay.
I can fix pieces.
It's okay that it screams.
I'm kind of hanging the weight off of it. I'm just going to turn it a little bit this way.
Go straight out. Go see if I've changed.
Thank you. So now I suppose we get the plywood down there.
How close are we then? Okay.
However, conversely, I could also just take 2x4s and screw them onto here so it would slide up the 2x4s. I might as well go and do that because I have the 2x4s and I have the screws.
So is this the best strap Harbor Freight has, or?
Nah, this is the second best. Yeah. Cool, this is definitely not the best.
Okay.
Beautiful. What? That's what you wanted, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, guys, this became a big nightmare. We were using this to pull it up. The rope slipped down, and then the thing dropped. And as it dropped, it bent the enamel sides, and the enamel sides cut the rope. So this winch, it needs to be higher because these steps are so steep. So absolutely steep. It's 45-degree angle. Now, my friend who owns this building, he's called a bunch of friends, but everybody seems busy all today, so that's unfortunate.
Did it break?
Nope. This is an instance where I would probably
What?
well. We could open that up if we needed to get it out. If we needed to get the refrigerant out. Because that's a valve that would open up these fittings. Oh, you have to get that thing down. Man, Obviously, they didn't put this down here in one piece. I learned the rods for securing the pump, the original ones are in it. It's amazing. Got that off the tree. Got these. And here I took the back seat of the car and everything. So there it is. I'll be getting it someday, maybe in a few weeks, but we need to find a way to pump down the refrigerant and separate it. The pump is seized, unfortunately, but we're gonna go home and I'm gonna figure out what I have to do to get that thing apart. I know what I have to do. I just don't know if I want to do it. Now I gotta unload all this stuff. He was really nice and gave me a really high quality vacuum pump, which seems like it might be seized. An old fuse box, a few old fuse boxes, some beautiful light fixtures, some wire, some really good stuff, some Westinghouse lamps. Unfortunately, an asshole came to a complete stop on the highway with nobody in front of him. They're just like indecisive. It's like, what do you have to decide? Go straight, you're on the highway. And, well, he gave me that. That's so cool. I think he felt bad that we were both defeated by that fridge for now. I am going to put the seats back into the car, and I probably don't need to take them out again next time because we're probably going to have to take 2 trips now that we're breaking this thing apart. It's been about 3 months. Time to try again. We're going to be extracting sulfur dioxide from a 1920s Frigidaire refrigerator. And it's one state away, which adds complications. If only it could be in our town.
Yep.
I think we have enough, but we might have too much stuff. Although if we do manage to get the fridge in here, we can just put stuff in the fridge. There we go, yeah. Right where I left it. Uh-huh. I think with this second run, we should be off pretty good. The second try at it, especially since I have a lot more equipment. A lot more. Yeah, I've been thinking about this fridge pretty much every single day. Except for the days when I got my 1935 General Electric fridge. So we have that all cleaned up in the shop. My friend David, Turbokinetic, he has a channel, David A1 Highwaynet, I think, and he made a custom video just for me, just to show me how to unhook these. And I came back with all that refrigeration stuff. I think we can actually just save the refrigerant. I won't be putting the sulfur dioxide in this thing. There might be nothing in there. You know, it could have been. We could have just opened it up in May and it would just be totally empty. But yeah, I don't trust it because sulfur dioxide always lingers. I keep adding more complexities, but the reason why is because I also want there to be no gas inside of here so that, well, this will just be pristine SO2 for use in other refrigerators. And the idea is that I can have this on there, and have the vacuum pump that a viewer gave me up here. And if I want, I can pull the vacuum down Well, if I were to close it, let's see. It's taking a while to pull it down. So we're pulling a vacuum. I got my hose flipped around. I didn't realize that it had like the one-way valve on it. And first time using these longer hoses actually. I bought them just for this. I bought a lot of this stuff just for this. So it's probably going to take like 2 or 3 minutes to pump this down. I very well could just, if I wanted, I could just hold a hot air gun to that and have that in water, and it would flow towards it if I get all the oxygen out of it. But I think I'm just going to use this because I want to get every last bit out.
You're going to put it all back in?
Hmm?
You're going to put it all back in?
Not in this one, because these ones, they leak notoriously. But the GE ones, they were one of the first ones where they were all welded, and they use that stuff too. So like, well, I'll keep this for the monitor tops. This one I'll convert to R134A or something modern. So we've pulled down a bit of a vacuum on this. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect because these do operate with floats and stuff. So yeah, but I also was able to close that, and it's holding a vacuum. So it's secure. We might be out of refrigerant.
Anything else?
Nope. We might be actually free and clear. Yeah, it just smells like rust. Okay.
There is a smell.
That's the torch. You smell.
Oh, okay.
Also, the other refrigerant that was already in that compressor.
Okay. So you know when you want the fan on.
Well, don't think we have any sulfur dioxide just yet.
And that would overpower the smell of the,
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
It would be like,
okay.
it would burn your eyes.
When you're ready for that, let me know.
To be honest, we aren't getting any air out of that one. I'm gonna close this. Turn that off. That's pretty much ready. It's not low enough vacuum for that to really measure because that's like a micron gauge, but
Okay.
we might actually be okay.
Right?
I'm gonna go with the other
I
one.
think we're still going to have a little smell.
It might be a little. Yeah, we might. That's why I'm still closing the valves on it. Well, it looks like this was in the state of they released it all and moved it and never got more to reassemble it. Well, looks like we're all out. Good.
Wow.
So-
We've done all this last time.
I know, but
But you
I think we
evolved.
we were smart about it though because
Right.
I didn't have the right tools for it.
And once it started, we couldn't stop it.
Yep. Now there will be a bit of a smell, most likely, because just like how when I opened that one cap, it
Right.
just made me have to run. It had made me run outside.
Right.
I imagine the stuff in the lines. I'll probably want to open it. We'll just walk away and let it go a little bit. Okay, it's just me. I told them to go outside. We have the fan running. Fan sucking from underneath, going up there. This has a vacuum pulled on it, but I guess I don't really need to use it, so. A bit of a smell, but not much. Yeah, I'm thinking they probably ran out of refrigerant when they moved it down here. I feel like I'm moments before disaster. I had to torture more than I wished, but oh well. I smell a bit of it, but not much. You can tell. I keep getting little tiny whiffs, but it's just okay.
Oh, I smell it. Ugh.
It's a bit of a,
Yeah.
but it's not as acute. I'm really glad that we didn't just get lucky and do the stupid thing of unbolting it last time.
Uh-huh.
And I got together my equipment. I have all this cool ass shit, and we can just take it apart, and we're better suited for it now.
Yep.
I'm gonna take the evaporator out as well, because it's weight. You know, there's just more weight. Guess what?
What?
He was sweeping up.
Ooh.
He found the thing that David was gonna take one off of one of his refrigerators for me, but now we don't have to.
Nice.
Ugh, I'm so happy. Well, I imagine because it was the laundry room, they probably lost it down here. Let me pick that up. That's a tiny bit of weight. That's definitely gonna make an impact getting that out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna see if
Goes at the front or the back?
I'm just gonna take it out this way.
Line and see if there's gas coming out. He goes, no! I'm like, okay. I said, you can't have both. What would you say, about 100 pounds?
You want me to?
Yeah, well, it's your video.
About 120.
Ooh, is it really?
Yeah, I started like shaking when I was lifting it. So.
Oh.
Well, you know what? Oh, the pliers? Did I leave the pliers?
Oh, pliers. Right? There we
Because
go.
I'm just gonna cut this cable. I'm not gonna use 1920s
No.
wires. I want this thing to be reliable.
Oh, well, there's a cutter on there.
There's a wire cutter, but I don't.
All right.
Looks good enough. Now that is one hell of a refrigeration deck. Oh. Now let's see. The real question is this an even viable? Oh,
That's so much lighter. How about that, right?
we have the way to move it. We have the dolly. We have a board on the steps to make it so it's not Then I have the rope coming down here. So when we pull it up, it should be able to just be in the middle of this doorway, which we can just pull it out.
So yeah, you've rigged up this here frame because
Let me grab the camera.
yeah. I was gonna say you rigged up this frame because the last time we were here, you
My-
were using that tree.
It would just, I couldn't get it up high enough so the angle was too low. Now since I understand the stresses of this, I'm gonna come in here. We've gone up about, well, 4 feet really. And I'm using my old jacket as a sacrificial piece of protection. And we're not seeing hardly any damage to the building. And there's really no deflection to the wood. The wood always deflects before it fails. I wonder if I should, are you okay with scraping the dolly against the concrete?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, I just didn't want to ruin the paint on your dolly. If not, I can paint it for you.
They should come with scratches.
Agreed.
I'm just gonna kind of start staying away more whenever. Now I'm getting all like, okay, go down quite a ways. I can't believe we're actually back here doing this.
I know.
Succeeding. Slow start. I don't want to go any more like. Whenever you hear that crunching sound, that's just the cable like flipping around. I didn't wheel it up. Like. Now let's see how far out we can pull it. You know, I can actually still use this to pull it.
Okay.
Oh yeah. No, not yet. Let me oh, you know what? Should we get the cart now? Put the cart underneath it.
One, two.
And then now
Well, it's going to be up on the dolly stuff. So we can just, the front's going to be on top of that. Say 1, 2.
1, 2, 3. Perfect.
You know, it rolls better on the dolly, so.
Yeah. I was trying to get it up off that, but
Get it over a little further.
I'm thinking it's probably got to go in the car this way first.
Right.
I gotta. Man, that's heavy.
All right. Think the two of us can get it in there?
I mean, I can.
Ta-da.
I kind of feel like I don't want you guys picking it up because it's so greasy.
Oh.
It's pretty dirty.
So he goes, but you gotta have a fresh can. So I went, the first one I had was lemon, the second one was grapefruit or something, right?
Yeah.
So I took it, and then when you get to the door, you have to give, you can't bring anything in, right?
Yeah.
So I gulped that one down. So I started my day with coffee, then I had a sun drop, then I had 2 of these cans, and by the end of the first game, I was fidgety, I was shaking, I'm like, I didn't feel right.
Yeah. I can't believe we actually got it. And he gave us some Sylvania light bulbs.
Yo, I can't believe we did it.
Yeah.
It's behind us.
Yeah.
I do have use of the back window, but it's barely.
Yeah.
Like, I can see.
I've been thinking about this fridge for like 98 days straight. Apparently on the antique refrigerator forums, people have been talking about this fridge because it was on Facebook. And he didn't even charge us for it. He did all the effort. He gave it to us for free. I'm rewatching the footage because now I'm getting to watch how I did it. And man, the knowledge wrought from failure is so potent because Like the first time we had to fail, and then I had time to think about it. And I wasn't really fully sure of any of this stuff today. There being no sulfur, well, almost no sulfur dioxide in there, really helped. So I can just use that as a compressed air can, that cylinder that I made. But yeah, it's amazing whenever you come to something with new knowledge. And I think I've just never really had all that much experience getting things out of basements. As a kid, grew up in a trailer. We had a concrete foundation for it. We had a crawl space under it, but we never had a basement. So I didn't have a whole lot of experience getting things out of basements. The only other thing being, at my mom's house in Illinois in like 2015 when I decided to cut up that old furnace and take it out. But with that, I just carried it. I didn't use ropes and I didn't use smarts because the door wasn't right outside. It was like catty corner. So I learned a lot about lifting heavy things like a refrigerator. They actually have canals here. It's your mirror in. Designed when, yeah, Model A's.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be cozy.
Yep.
Good news is they reopened the ramp 95 south of 452. 202. Okay, we talked about the overturned septic truck. It is still there.
We should try to remember this with the fridge.
Oh.
That we got stuck in traffic because there was three accidents. We're on TV. I'm joking.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, we are.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
There was a car crash behind us
I knew. Yeah.
at 5:33.
And he was arrested.
5 minutes ago.
Oh, there's the wreck. Man, people don't know how to merge. Hey, they finally got it up on the thing. Let's get the fuck out of here. You know, guys? And this is the moment that the long hidden sulfur dioxide in the refrigerator gasses us out.
No.
And we're like, ah!
No.
Now to unload it. We made it. We did. And I'm now noticing this has a True Flux 2440 belt on it. It actually has, oh no, Gates True Flux 2440. So it's a Gates True Flux 2440 belt. It's kind of interesting. Just like that. Found these. They were actually in the front yard of the building. We suspect they might be springs. I don't know. We grabbed them. There was stuff all around the building, bits of this that had moved around, but nobody had taken. That's why some of the pieces people had taken. But so that's why there probably are some pieces missing. But I do like how these feet go on. Even though I feel like the monitor top, the CK monitor top, is probably the most ideal refrigerator, whereas it has no fans. It doesn't have to worry about heat going up to it. Like, you know, hot air rises and the compressor and stuff is on the top. It's the smartest design. This one, for some reason, it just appeals to me. That's the original plug as well. I'll see if I can just find one that looks like it. But pretty much all the wiring, I'm not really gonna trust it. This is gonna get a full restoration eventually. It might work with some early parts, but later on it'll get just restored. Because I kind of don't trust a lot of it. The only reason I have my CK monitor top running is because Dennis, who had it before, went through all the work to restore it. So for $50 I got a fully restored one.
Yeah.
Might need your help.
All right.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy. Up. And then
What you trying to walk it?
no, I have a cart in the other building.
Oh, God.
I do maintenance on these buildings, and I have stuff stored in everyone. So I'm just gonna go run to the other building, get a big cart, put it on, and that'll be fine.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
This is our second fridge. Thanks,
That
neighbor.
was just the odd part.
Yeah.
No problem. Well,
Appreciate
if you
you.
ever lift heavy things, I'm always walking around.
Okay.
If
Well,
you need a hand with
if you ever
anything.
want me to repair appliances or anything, let me know. Of course, when I first picked it up, a mosquito went and hit my eyeball. Always.
Yep.
Always.
They're a bunch over here.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I forgot about
I
that.
was like, whoa, it's stuck.
Y'all need a hand? You good?
Oh, we're good.
We're good. Thank you. Everybody's so nice.
They are. It's like the Midwest.
Yep.
I like how everybody's like, wow, that looks heavy.
It is.
I hope I don't crash into their basement with plates. Otherwise, I'm going to be telling Joe, well, Joe, guess my fridge is going in your building. I'm going to see if there's a way to lighten it by removing that cork insulation,
Yeah.
replacing it with foam. Because there's probably about 45 pounds of cork insulation in this thing. I figure I'll film the rest of the video another day. I'm just going to put it back together so it's not out. I thought it was interesting that maybe I'll film the cleanup another day. Some of these, one of these stainless steel bolt, the nuts, had shattered. I thought that was interesting. I kept half of it. Don't know where the other one went. I mean, I didn't see it shatter. It was just already there.
Right. I know. Yo, these flying ants or whatever are just getting me over here. Whew.
This is the back panel. This is bent. I don't think this one actually went to it originally. I think it's just something they cobbled together when the compressor fell down. And I don't know if these are even for this, but they look almost like they are. I grabbed them. It'd be funny if these end up being for just like a CK monitor top or something like that. I think that's where we can finish filming tonight, because I feel like I'm gonna die. This is just so surreal to actually see this here. I've dreamed of it for like 3 or 4 months now. It's so cool. I have one of these motors that I found back in like 2017 at the scrapyard, and I was so perplexed. A Frigidaire motor? How? And then my viewers said that, oh, well, there was these old refrigerators in the 40s and 30s that used these. And I looked them up, but I didn't see any 1940s refrigerators that used these. So I was like, oh, okay, well, turns out it was the 1920s and 1930s that used these. And to be honest, I guess before then there weren't all that many videos about these, and well, David Allen uploading his restoration videos. Well, now you can actually get to see these, so I finally know they exist. Now, by no means am I recommending somebody sit inside of one of these if there's a door on it, but for this, in this case, I can just pull myself up in here. This could end badly if this cart was less stable, which it already is kind of topsy-turvy. Well, that's pretty much it. I am so glad to have this refrigerator. I've been thinking about it for a long time. It's my very first antique refrigerator, because I went to get this thing before we got the GE monitor top. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. See ya.